Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be going over a MDT hip extension for any type of directional preference or end range loading of the actual hip joint. So this is going to be for someone that we've cleared the spine, right? We don't think the hip pain's coming from the spine. We think it's mainly from the hip joint itself. Just a reminder, the hip joint is kind of here in the front. It's not back here. Those are the SI joints. So we're going to be focusing mainly on this hip joint and hip complex. So what you're gonna need open floor space and a pad for your knee. I'll kind of do this facing you, and then I'll kind of change the angles just so you can see how we're going through this. Depending on the movement restriction you have, whether it's in neutral, internal rotation, or external rotation, it's gonna kind of be similar, but a different motion. We're thinking more just neutral hip. We just need hip extension. We're gonna be in this lunging position, sitting nice and tall. Oftentimes when people get in this position, one hip is hiked up. We need to manually correct that, dropping so our hips are level, so we're not getting the lumbar spine lateral flexion into this. From here, pressure in the belly, similar to some stability exercises, but now we're just gonna be pushing this front hip forward or rocking forward and back. You might feel a pretty good stretch in front of this hip. That's okay. That's kind of what we're trying to achieve. So when we're rocking back and forth, just helping build end range loading through this hip joint for extension. If there's a hip extension and internal rotation derangement or movement restriction, we're gonna kick that ankle out to the side, and same thing, rock and end range here. This one's gonna be a little bit more intense just because now we're actually getting to more end range with hip extension. Then lastly, for hip extension with external rotation, we're gonna bring that foot in and rocking here. This one's gonna be a little bit less common. So here it is from the side, lunge position. Foot can either be on toes or flat, nice and tall. Don't let that hip hike. Let's manually correct that. And we're just gonna rock back and forth. If you need to give yourself some more end range loading, that's where your other hand comes in, kind of pushing you to that end range. Like I said, this should just feel like a really good stretch throughout the front of the hip. Kick it into internal rotation. And we can just rock this position back and forth. When we're talking about end range loading, repetition is key. Don't expect to get immediate results with 5 to 8 repetitions. We need to build higher up. So sets of 10 to 15. Multiple times throughout the day. So when we're doing this multiple times throughout the day, ideally, I would like you guys to be getting anywhere from that 50 to 100 repetitions a day, just kind of working motion, getting nice, good motion through the hips, a good stretch, and just getting to that end range. If you have questions about end range loading or MDT specifically, go ahead and comment them down below or reach out to our office. Thanks for watching, guys.